afternoon, Dr. Nancy. So we are students from UMP who's having soft skill assessment. So we are quite fortunate to able to conduct an interview with you. So would you like to give a brief overview of yourself and your professional background?
Okay, I'm Dr. Nancy Vermert. I'm actually from here, Quaranteam. I studied in India, Mahe, that is Mangalore, in Karnataka. I started working the last 26 years now. I started off in Ipoh, Hospital Ipoh. Then I did my health posting in Sri Skanda, then in Hospital Manjung for a few years, and now I'm attached to the health side. Basically, given priority to the maternal and child health. But I do see outpatients as well.
That's awesome. And now please allow us to introduce ourselves. So I'm Ong Xiaojie and a first year chemical engineering student.
Greetings everyone, and especially Dr. Nancy. I'm Davita, and I'm currently pursuing a mechanical engineering degree at UMP.
Good afternoon, Dr. Nancy. My name is Tan Wen Hao. You can address me as Wen Hao, and I am first year of chemical engineering student of UMP.
Hi, Dr. Nancy. My name is Chi Hong, currently studying electrical engineering in UMP. Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Dr. Nancy and my friends. And my name is Sheng Dui, and I'm now studying in mechanical engineering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for getting me involved in your team here.
So our main topic is the impact of COVID-19. Based on our previous discussion, we have selected vaccination as our main solution to solve this current issue. So Dr. Nancy, do you agree that vaccination is the best solution to stop the spreading of COVID-19?
I don't think vaccination is the solution to preventing COVID from spreading. The main solution to preventing COVID from spreading is self-discipline and hand sanitization. COVID vaccination is just a method of preventing the disease from becoming severe and causing mortality among the public. It was actually an endemic, but now it's becoming a pandemic because it has spread beyond control, not only in Malaysia, but beyond the world.
Thank you, Doctor, for the information.
Yep. That's such a great info for us. But do you agree that COVID-19 vaccination will be made mandatory for all Malaysians soon, and why?
COVID vaccination, at the moment, it is not mandatory by the Malaysian government. In fact, they're still giving us a choice, choose who want their vaccination. And of course, we all know that we're still registering using the MySejahtera. And to the public who have no access to the MySejahtera, they are going from town to town and as well as community based where we can register manually. We actually go down to the ground level and we encourage them to register and giving them the talk. It is not very acceptable in the community. Many of them are still very skeptical about receiving the vaccination. To make it mandatory will be very good by the government, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
I agree with that.
Doctor, as you said, since we have vaccines in our country, we believe that different countries' COVID-19 vaccines use different technologies. So which vaccine do you believe is the most effective, or would you recommend, and why?
I cannot recommend any vaccine actually to anyone. It is a choice, okay? Because in Malaysia, the main three vaccines that we are using initially, it is Pfizer, and now we have Sinovac and AstraZeneca. Sinovac, this is from China. It is an inactivated type of vaccine. Sinovac is a very reputable company from China. This vaccine actually it cannot infect the cells and replicate, but it triggers an immune response. So our body develops antibodies, and that's how this vaccine actually works. Pfizer. This is the first vaccine that was introduced in the government in March. So Pfizer, this is US based, and this Pfizer we're using the mRNA. M is the messenger, RNA this one. So this is made from part of the, as you all know, the SARS and the COVID virus. when it is injected, as we say, it produces the antigen. Actually, it is detected in the immune cells, and that is how it is produce the immunity against the vaccine. The other one that we are using in Malaysia is the AstraZeneca. The younger people are more towards the AstraZeneca now. So AstraZeneca, the technology that they are using is a non-replicating viral vector. They use this technology. The AstraZeneca, they're using the same technology that is used to fight against the Ebola virus as well. Okay, it is safe. This is quite a safe vaccine as well. Initially there was a lot of negativity for the AstraZeneca, but now since after a lot of studies, they said it's quite safe, and so Malaysia have already started vaccination using this AstraZeneca, and it seems to be well accepted by the community.
Absolutely, it is a new knowledge for us. But I have another question. As we know, vaccination injection is a strong suggested by government. However, many people have doubt on it. As a doctor, would you like to slightly describe about the process of vaccination for people to have a mental construction on it?
So vaccination is like you said, it is basically is inoculating a foreign body into your system to produce, that is antigen, to produce the antibody. This antibody it produces, like you say, the soldiers to fight against the basic illness. That's how it works. It's a simple system.
So I have one question for Dr. Fu. I have heard that every frontliners, such as doctor, have finished receiving their vaccination for COVID-19, right? So after doctor received the vaccine, do you have faced any side effect, or have you heard of any serious side effects faced by your friends?
Okay. The side effects of the vaccination is very common. It depends on the individual because some of them have comorbidities. So far in Manjung, we have no mortality cases from the post-vaccination. Those who have had some admission, those who get become very ill, we admit them and we give them symptomatic treatment. Maybe we give them a drip, we give them some pain relief, and we discharge them. So far, post-vaccination, as per recorded, we have not received any serious illness.
What would you advise the people in Malaysia to get rid of this COVID-19?
First of all, we definitely need to discipline the public. It doesn't seem to be getting through to them. If you see our graph, the graph comes stepping down, and then there is a festival, and it goes up. Why? Because we have not disciplined ourselves. We are not taking this illness seriously, getting the message to the people that this is a very, very serious problem where you definitely need to stay at home. We all have family members who are staying away from us. Some of us have not seen them over a year. But that doesn't mean that you have to, what happened now, the Jalan Tikus here, Jalan Tikus there, and they come and they spread the illness, spread everything all over again, especially in Manjung. We are having a very, very big headache here. And the health clinics are overwhelmed with the people here who are very ill. And we don't want people to just die for no reason at all. The children come back from KL, they come back from red zones, and they bring the illness. And to elderly parents, elderly people who are diabetics, and they cause illness and they cause death among the older people here. And we must understand people are actually dying, not only in Malaysia, when it's in our own hometown. So this problem is real, it's serious. So what the only thing that we need to do is get the message through, get it through to the public. Vaccination it is not the solution, but it will form an umbrella so that those who really are not vaccinated will be covered, but it is going to take time. In Para, only 9,000 of them did not turn up for the vaccination dates. You have to get the message through that this is a serious problem. We have to educate them what it is. Stay at home, sanitize, because this is spread by inhalation. I think what you guys, the younger population, must do is you have to educate them, stay home, and also to stay clean.
I believe we don't have any further inquiries at this time. Would you mind to take a group shot with us before we wrap up our conversation, Dr. Nancy?
Sure.
Okay, let's get ready our camera.
I smile and 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Thank you for your time and for providing Dr. Nancy with all the information. It's greatly appreciated by all of us. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you
Thank you,
for
Dr.
having
Nancy.
Thank you,
me.
doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Nancy.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, doctor.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.